Welcome to Explain America. This is your host, Kyle Becker. Well, fake news CNN cut off Speaker Johnson right as he was about to drop a truth bomb on air. And this is really strange because Speaker Johnson is actually speaking up, and he was setting this record straight on what he was going to reveal to CNN. And it is a bombshell because they tried to cover it up and it didn't work. And we're going to get you this story because it's really important, and I'm sure you'll appreciate what Speaker Johnson had to say in this case. But before we do, please like, share, and comment at Explain America. Join us. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Well, CNN cut off Speaker Johnson as he was about to lay out the case that Democrats are blocking GOP-backed bills to give illegal aliens free health care. The Democrats and the media together are working to try to spread the lie that Johnson is off base and the Republicans are making this up. But Johnson laid it out clearly. Democrats demand restoring healthcare access for illegal aliens. Let's go to his statement and watch the presser here really quick. That way you get an idea of what he was about to say.
The Working Families Tax Cut included a huge provision. A big chunk of that bill was the health provisions. Now, why are we saying that they want to return and restore taxpayer-funded benefits to illegal aliens? Because that's exactly what they did. When they rejected the clean CR that we sent over, the Senate Democrats.
All right, we're listening here to Speaker Johnson. He's trying to frame the shutdown as a Democratic shutdown. He also falsely claimed that Democrats want to give extend health care to illegal immigrants. That is not true. Illegal immigrants are not eligible for federal health care programs.
So, this is what Johnson laid out. Democrats demand restoring health care for illegals. They want $500 million for left-wing PBS propaganda. They're trying to slash funding for rural hospitals that serve working-class Americans and $1.5 trillion in more spending. So Johnson blasted CNN online. And this is actually stronger language than we're used to seeing out of the speaker. He said CNN is not a news organization. They cut off the Republican press conference to censor the truth from the American people and lie about indisputable facts. On page 57 of the Democrats' own bill, they insist we restore $200 billion in health care subsidies, and that's for illegal aliens. And he said CNN must correct this. And then after some pushback from a left-wing parrot online, he said, if CNN hadn't cut me off, you would have heard me referencing section 2141 on page 57, which directly repeals the illegal alien benefit prohibitions we included in the one big beautiful bill. That is not section 2142. Vice President J.D. Vance, in a viral post, points out how this is a bailout for blue states. Money is fungible. He even talked about how the mafia, you can give them $100, they can promise it's not for a gun, but they'll use that $100 to buy food and take a different $100 to buy a gun. So I thought it was a pretty good analogy. It just shows that we are still being asked to bail out blue states for their reckless policies, including health care for illegal aliens. Again, these are foreigners. Why are we subsidizing the world's health care? I don't really understand this. And COVID-era subsidies. So if you are believing the talking points that Democrats, they don't support health care for illegal aliens, let's go to the Democrat primaries and see a show of hands on what Democrat candidates support health care for undocumented, aka illegal immigrants. Let's see a show of the hands. Weigh in with your thoughts. What do you think about health care for illegal aliens? Does this make any sense to you whatsoever? Why are the Democrats supporting this, and why are they lying and trying to cover it up? It's not going to work. We see right through it. And weigh in with your thoughts. We thank you for watching Explain America.